All right. Hello, Hawks. Happy Tuesday, August 31st. So you're noticing that I'm actually recording today. So if you are going to tune in at 12 eighth graders, you're going to see this is a recording of me. And sixth and seventh graders, you're always seeing a recording of me. We're going to switch that up second semester. So good morning. Today is Tuesday, August 23rd. I know a number of our eighth graders are quarantining today. I'm going to make sure that you get sent this link because I want you to participate. We have a contest going on, a contest where the advisory with the most participation in the Google form that I sent out on Ahupua'a will win this $50 gift card. This $50 gift card was actually donated to our school from an educator who lives on Oahu. She's following us on Twitter. Yes, so it's $50. So advisories with the most participation, with the highest participation in the Google form that I'm sending out at 11:55 a.m. that has to do with our Ahupua'a Natural Resources Aina curriculum today gets to win this. You can spend it on whatever you want. You and your teacher, your kumu will decide. All right. Before we jump into today's really quick lesson on our Ahupua'a, Uplink is today at 2:30, and in Uplink we have the following clubs: journalism, soccer, and drawing. Journalism with Kumu Liu, soccer with Coach Knowlton, and drawing with Kumu B. Singer. So how can you sign up for Uplink? When school is POW, walk to the cafeteria. You are going to be able to enter the cafeteria, eat a yummy snack. I think today it might be apples. Apples are really good for you. 1 hour of power hour study hall, and then you will be free to go to your classrooms. And journalism is really important, along with soccer and drawing. You guys are in charge of making our school newspaper. So I'm excited for that. So don't forget, that's happening today. All right, really quickly. So a big mahalo to Mr. Harlan, who came up after last week's Ahupua'a Live and shared with me this map that he got from the Kona Historical Society. And Kona Historical Society is going to be partnering with us to give us more ike on our Ahupua'a. And he was like, there are so many Ahupua'a. Yes, there's hundreds of Ahupua'a here on our Hawaiian islands. And so I just sent you guys out a form asking you to delve into, choose one of the Ahupua'a that I've listed on the form. You're going to see a link to this map. So this map shows all of the, I think we have just in Kona, we have about 44 Ahupua'a just in Kona. And you are going to, on the form today that you're going to take individually, so one per person, you're going to choose one of the 4 Ahupua'a to do a quick research and tell me about its natural resources. So natural resources are resources that are not made in a factory. They don't only come from the ocean, but they are parts of our land and our island, wherever you may live, the continent, that grow or are part of the landscape that we use to help us live, right? So fish, the Lavaia have fish for us, right? On the mountains, there's different natural resources. There's koa, wood, right? So that's going to be part of today's search that you're going to be doing on your own, but definitely share aloud with your advisory ohana. So this is the book that I'm reading. It is called From the Mountains to the Sea, Early Hawaiian Life. I am still learning a lot about our Ahupua'a, and I just wanted to share with you a couple of terms in Olelo Hawaii, but I'm going to read from the book what they mean. So the first one is uka. So our Ahupua'a come in many different shapes and sizes, right? I'm going to read to you about the uka, the mountains and the uplands. So the uka. From the uka came many resources needed by early Hawaiians. Koa wood was used for canoes, house posts, and images of spirits. Kawila hardwood provided spears and tools. Pliable stalks of ule were used as rims for fish and nets, and for the musical bow, the ukeke. So uka is the mountains, the highlands. So I live right above Matsuyama on the upper road. So I believe I live in the uka. How many of you guys live in the uka? Next is the vow. So let's talk about the vow. Is the general term for the inland forest region. Vau Kanaka is the most accessible of the forest areas and the one most valued by the early Hawaiians. Vaukele is the rainforest, where tree ferns and other ferns and giant trees grow. Lands higher in the mountains were known as the Vau'akua, forests of the spirits, where Hawaiians believed only the spirits resided. So Vau is the general term for the inland forest region. So I wonder what parts of Hawaii Island have the ahupua'a where they are right in the Vau. Okay. Next term is, you guys know this already. Some of you, the Kula, the plains and fields. Kula were the flat and sloping lands between the Uka and the Kai. Many useful products, the natural resources, were made from plants growing in the Kula area. Kukui trees provided nuts used for oil and lighting. Vauke trees provided bark for the finest kapa, and pili grass for thatching houses grew here. So Kumu Dumagen took his class today on a field trip to Ka'upulehu. Parts of Ka'upulehu were the Kula. And actually, Hualalai, when she exploded, our volcano in the 1800s, covered her lava. The lava from Hualalai covered a lot of the Kula. There used to grow, like kukui tree used to be out there, and a lot of other trees. It used to be like a little forest. But after that Hualalai explosion, it covered all of that. So we are still seeing the effects of that volcanic eruption. The next one is we enjoy this natural resource often, the kai. So the kai, the sea and the lands nearby. The third major division of an ahupua'a was the kai, the sea and the area nearby. From the kai came fish and life-sustaining salt and a wide variety of other seafoods. The kai provided a medicine used for such ailments as dizziness, fever, nausea, and stomach ache. The seawater itself was the medicine. Pure salt was extracted from the seawater through evaporation. The Hawaiian salt, pa'akai, was used as medicine for preserving food in religious ceremonies and as a seasoning. So pa'akai is the salt. So I know that some of you were in our summer program with Kumu Kahakua and Mero. And you guys went out to Ka'upulehu, where Mr. Dumagen's field trip is today. And actually, he's taking 4 of his classes out there. So mahalo to Auntie Lei out at Ka'upulehu and to our Kumutupo for helping to set that up. You're visiting in Ahupua'a, Ka'upulehu, and you're going to learn more about how to make pa'akai and how to preserve the natural resources that are currently still out there to malama our kaia'ulu. All right, my friends, so thank you for engaging in that really quick exploration of some of the natural resources and the names, the Olelo Hawaii, for the different parts of our ahupua'a. Remember, fill out that Google form today, because tonight when I go home, I'm going to be checking who gets to win, which advisory gets to win this $50 gift card from Target. And a big mahalo to Auntie Cheryl, who lives out in Oahu, for donating this to our Hawk Ohana here. You guys have a wonderful day. No forget, uplink today, journalism, soccer, drawing, and tutoring. All right. Have a great day, you guys. Aloha.